What is going on, family? Oh man, we already got everybody up in the chat already again too. Man, these setting these ahead of time, man. It's cool just jumping in here and seeing everybody already in here. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Oh, let me turn my chat box back on. Hold on now. I was doing some recording, so I had to turn my chat box off. So now I can turn it back on. Hopefully that'll populate here in a second. There we go. There we go. See who's all in here already. See, Jessica is the first person that jumped out at me. How are you doing, friend? Oh, Danny's up in here. What's up, man? Good to see you too. Maul, good to see you as well. Cherokee, good to see you. Paul, good to see you as well. Mick, my favorite stoner in the world. How's it going? Jesse, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Got celebrities in the house right off the rip tonight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm having a weird Sunday. I threw on blue today. You know what I mean? It's not my normal color. It's not my normal swag, but I was feeling the blue today. I don't know why, but I was. Diva, good to see you as well, friend. All right, so I see in the lineup already that we got 4 songs, and I'm pretty sure I'm good with all of them. And I was just thinking to myself when I was looking at the list, I was like, I am no longer going to question the order at all, because the mods always put it in the order, and then it confuses me because I feel like I missed something, and I just need to trust. I just need to trust, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. Jenna, how are you doing, friend? Good to see you. I think I saw Jamaica popped in here too earlier, right? I don't think I said hi to her. Maybe. Oh, I did see Jamaica. How are you doing, friend? I feel like there was somebody else I missed. Yulita, how are you doing, friend? Good to see you. All the evil queens that have been here already too. Hope everybody's had a good Sunday. I heard Freeze the Fall had a live stream earlier. I saw Terry and Russ talking a little bit about that in the Discord. Hopefully that was cool. I really need to get on their Patreon for real. For real. But speaking of Freeze the Fall, have you guys heard that Hypothermia is coming out this week? If you haven't, it is. It's coming. And for some reason, there was a little bit of doubt that people thought that I wouldn't be talking about it enough or something. But that's kind of crazy. We also got a brand new project from Grimfell coming out this week too. So it is a very, very great week for the Foxtrot family. That's for sure. That is for sure. The other thing, yeah, thank you for reminding me, Mick, about the Eagles up right now against the Chiefs. I did not even think about it when I talked about doing the stream tonight, that it was going to be in the middle of the Super Bowl. I really kind of wanted to watch Kendrick's performance at halftime. But I will catch that later. That's totally fine. Yes, let's go. Let's root for the Eagles. We are definitely rooting for the Eagles. We're definitely rooting for the PA team for sure. I'm on the Patreon and still missed it. Well, you still get to go back and watch it, right? Yeah, so I get to catch up when I just jump in. Jesse dropped in today too. With my boy OT. OT. You got a lot of friends, bro. You got a lot of friends. Every day he's sending me off to a new live streamer. And so doing all this cool stuff. Yeah, last night it was like a producer that will just play songs on the fly for you. Like she's incredible. I cannot remember her name. Icy, I think her name was. Hold on. Jesse is wondering about a song. What's going on? What am I missing? Oh, he dropped today. Oh, Jesse dropped today. What? That's what I missed. That is what I missed. You texted me the link? Did I miss that? Oh, you texted me right now. Bruh, why didn't you let me know? We released a Bell remix with our buddy. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going to have to put you on the list, fam. We're going to have to put you on the list if you got music out today. Shit. Are we starting with the Walkman and the Rat? Is that what's going on? I'm just going to ask one question, Maul, and that's it. Oh, there's more stuff in the list already. Oh, yeah. There is a special emoji. For today. So whoever gets the special emoji gets a request. And remember, the rules of the emoji is you can only submit it one at a time. You cannot just flood one text with a bunch of emojis. I got it saved in my phone. I did not write it down today. I did not write it down, but there's a special emoji, and it's right here. If I flip my phone around, you'd see it. Otis Davis. Is that your boy? Is that your boy who's from the song? What's going on, man? Terry, Frieza Fall shouted you out today. Oh, no kidding. Really? That's awesome. Always. that's gonna make me excited to hear for sure. Now I definitely gotta join the Patreon if I'm getting shout outs, man. What the fuck? There's your artist in chat. Okay, so that is him. Okay, yeah, then we're gonna do your song first, bro. I don't know if it's in the list yet. Not yet. I'm gonna just wait till it shows up in there. Haven't seen the emoji yet. Haven't seen it. Jessica's kind of on the right path. That's the only hint I'm gonna give. Oh fuck! I probably gave it away now. Start with XG Johnny. Why Diva is here? Okay. Oh, that's right. She gotta go. My hoodie design looks like an emoji. That might be a hint. You never know. You never know. All right, let me get my settings all set up, so that way we are ready to rock and roll. Because I am not prepared. Still don't see it yet. I'm keeping an eye. I did not realize how delayed the chat can be a lot of times until I've been doing some of this editing recently. All right, let me just make sure I change that to live. Cool. That should be a little bit more closer. Still don't see it yet. See who's going to get it today. I guess the next hint that I will give is wow, that's not a very good hint. I don't have a link. I don't know what to look for. All right. Otis is from Kamloops, not too far from Frieza Fall. Nice. Another Canadian artist. Yeah, shout out to Canada for sure. Still don't see it yet. Nope. I'll give. Yeah, I said that's too easy of a hint. All right, I'm gonna find this song, and then we're gonna do that right afterwards. Bo, can you send it on the link on the Discord? Okay, cool. I think I have it in a text. Hold on, I should be able to pull it up on my computer. I gotta use technology to my advance. Yep, I still don't see the emoji yet. Still don't see it. I'll also say it has nothing to do with football. That's another hint. So it's nothing to do with football. I keep wanting to say one thing, and I feel like if I say it, it's going to give it away. But every time I say that, it doesn't necessarily give it away. So yeah, that's not populated right now. That's like old text, so it's not showing up. All right. Well, I guess I'll give another hint then. It has something to do with Freeze the Fall. We'll say that. There's your next hint. This has been going on longer than I thought it would. Cosmic, what's up, Pixie? How you doing, friend? No, it's not the snowflake. How close have y'all been paying attention to Freeze the Fall lately? That's like I said. I feel like this should be a very, very easy thing to figure out right now. Oh, we are getting close. We are getting close. Now I feel like I gotta feel like I gotta wait. I'm a little disappointed in you guys. What have they been posting left and right? Mall. Yes, the blood drop. Yes, that's why I said Jessica was so close, because she did a vampire like right off the rip, and I was like, ooh, next thing from vampire is blood. You know what I mean? So red blood drop. Yep, that was it. Maul, you get a pick today. Maul, you get a pick. We're gonna jump into XG Howling though, and then we're gonna jump into this song that Jesse did with Otis. All right, that's still not fixed. Let me fix that. Oh man, these are fun. I like these emoji Jones. Jesse, did you know what it was right away when I said that? Did you know what it was right away? Did you hold off? Did you hold off, or did you wait? Yes, it was the blood drop. Yes, the blood drop. Ooh, the VHS tape emoji. That's a pretty good one too. That's a good one. That would have been a good one around when the VHS drone dropped. Yeah, we'll say it again. Hypothermia is coming out this week, so you guys be prepared for that. Grimfell's also coming out. I believe it's Valentine's Day. It might be Thursday. It's either Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna have to double check on Grimfell's date. Oh, fuck. I done did it. I hit the damn wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I know, I'm the worst YouTuber there is. Alright, we're already in the right thing. Cool, we're good there. Oh, and now it's not gonna pop back up, is it? Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, yeah, we good. We good still. We good. I did the rose first. Yep, like I said, like, you know, we were getting close. So Jamaica hit with the like the water drop, like the frozen water drop. So that's what I was saying. We got real close with that. I couldn't say who though. I couldn't say who. You know, Ma, I almost DM'd you. I almost sent you a message on Discord too. About I was gonna send you the emoji, but I'm like, well, then I take you out of it. You know what I mean? Then you don't get the chance to play. Then you don't get the chance to get the freebie. Oh, now we're talking about Canada. Yep. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun with that. Talk about Canada as much as you want. Like I said, only thing that depresses me is when I look up and I see the chat's not moving. It makes me self-conscious. Feel like I'm not doing something right in the middle of my reactions. Even if you guys were just saying this guy sucks like the whole time, it would make me feel better just seeing the chat move, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't read it. I don't read it until later. I have no idea what things are said, like the time that I say, what's going on, family, till I say, like, you know, till you can join the Foxtrot family. There's always room for you. I don't know what happens between those moments until later, until I edit them. All right. I want to make sure I hit the right button this time. Jeez. Okay. All right. All right. I'm not even recording. All right. I think we're good now. I think we're good. All right. And I'll be back in a little bit. Have a good rest of your day at work there, friend. And XG Howling on Diva. Cool. All right. Let's do it. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into a request from our good friend Diva today. And today, she has got a birthday that is coming up. I believe it's like this Thursday, but we wanted to make sure that we did something special for her tonight to say happy birthday, because honestly, she should probably try to enjoy the whole week of her birthday, if we're being serious. Like, you know, I really hope that she's not going to work or do anything but just take care of herself on her actual birthday. I would encourage everybody out there, if you have the ability to do so, to try to take your birthday off, because it's all about you that day. I know. I'm one of those guys, too, that I don't like to celebrate my birthday like that, but at least I will do is try to like take care of myself a little bit, because it's the one day of the year that you get to actually do something that just you want to do, because it's all about you that day. But respectfully, you know what I'm saying? can't take you can't take advantage of people. So let's go ahead and check out XG, and the song is called Howling.
First we rockin', that's how we roll. Rock is hot cause it's stick that dome. Tough as diamonds, no sticks and stones. That's connected like tic-tac-toe. Lights go out and my pack just grow. Opposition, my primo foes. Game of hunger, bring that smoke. You don't want no smoke. Things out, attack on 3, that's a man down. I've been throwing these balls like a handout. Too many.
I like her flow, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I like she got a good energy coming into this song for sure, and like the all like the imagery of like what she's like dressed up as that, like she looks really fucking sick. So like I'm engaged already. This is pretty hard.
Many captain, I be losing head out to the red dot. I like to cook, so I hump for my dinner. My appetite only get bigger and bigger. If I too wolf, then it must be a thriller. Woke up in blood, so I must be a killer. The way out when it fades out, can hide in the dark. Cause when the moonlight on the full rise is going down, nothing can stop her and dangerous. So don't play with us, could be dangerous. So run if you hear the sound, cause that's how we howl. That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'. That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'. Where are you now?
The hook is fire to this song too. Like it's catchy. It's good. It's for, I don't even know what I would call this kind of genre, and I hate to kind of put it that way, but like it's like a little bit more like I guess the pop side of life. And like I said, I'm not against listening to more pop style music. I just feel like I'm a lot more picky about it. This is definitely a vibe, yo. I definitely dig the energy in this one a lot. Like I could see myself like listening to this shit like in the city at nighttime. You know what I mean? Like I can vibe with this.
Moonwalk on a rooftop like a wolf. I move like Nat Geograph with a zoom shot. Hoorah, huddle up, bring in the whole squad. These places not for you to reenact. First down and you know how we adapt. Touchdown and you know how we impact. Cut the throw, got the go. Rewind the video, do it, we didn't get it, run it back. You unleash the beast, call it Wolfgang cause we back to feast. Call it first hand, a new type of breed, never sees, I got mouths to feed. Listen to hear the howling, sound of a couple thousand albums. Now to feel surrounded, I move with silence, group like a group of.
Like all this stuff in the video is like super fucking sick, man. Like like just every little shot that like we've had, like it's just been like incredibly artistic and like just cool. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just like there's like a whole vibe to like each scene. Like no matter whether it's like, you know, like I can't think of what the word is. I can't think of the word, so I'm not gonna say it. But I guess what I'm saying, like each scene, each like visual representation has been just like it has like this badassness energy to it, where it's just got like a lot of like there's like a lot of like swag in this. Does that make sense? Where like there's just like a lot of badass energy, like throughout the music, throughout the videos, throughout just like the way that like her facial expressions are just kind of like don't mess with me. You know what I mean? Like, and the other thing I kept thinking of is I'm like Adiva is like determined. She is like determined to like have me respect rap bars. You know what I'm saying? She keeps putting me on like all like this like hip hop type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where she keeps swinging for the fences, and I keep feeling like, you know, she keeps hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Like she I have to give her props. I really do. And it's not just because it's her birthday. I have to really give her props. She definitely finds a lot of great music that I'm gelling with.
First hand, a new type of breed, never sees, I got mouths to feed. Listen to hear the howling, sound of a couple thousand albums. Now to feel surrounded, I move with silence, group like a group of wilders. No choice but to choose the violence. Can't break out, no escape route, there's nowhere to hide. It's close to midnight and the night skies come hunting down. Nothing can stop or endanger us. If you anger us, could be dangerous. So run if you hear the sound, cause that's how we howl. That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'. That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'. Where are you now? Welcome to the world where the strongest won't survive. Too late to run away, you better kneel and pray. We're howling in the dark.
That's what I'm saying. She's like a mermaid with like this angel wing thing going on right now with the dragon in the background. Like there's just like so much going on in the visual side, and it's fucking badass, man. Like I said, I dig it. Like I like the merging of concepts that way. Like all like the little wolf head that she had and all that kinds of stuff. Like with the whole howling at the moon type shit. I love it. I'm feeling all of it. Yeah.
That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'. That's how we howlin', growlin', wildin'. Where are you now?
That shit was hard, man. Like it sounds like she has like two different people in the song, and I feel like that's cool. Like when she does like the chorus part with the howling and growling, like it sounds like a whole different person, even though it's the same person. So like you're seeing like two styles of like their personality and what they can give you that way. And I love artists that can do that, where it's like they sound like a whole different like feature on their own song that way, where it's like it's multiple people. But it's just you. It's just multiple versions of yourself, and like how you can like basically either sing or project your voice, or how like you're delivering those lyrics. So it's just really cool when it works together really that way, where like you sound like you're a feature on your own song that way, but it's all you. Like it, to me, I feel like this whole thing worked. I like the sound of it. It's got a vibe to it. It's got a great energy to it. And yeah, I feel like everything about this shit works for me, man. Like that's great music. I like that. I thought that shit was hard for sure. That's all I got for this one. Thank you again, Audiva, for the request, and I hope that you have an amazing birthday coming up. And be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Colorado, what's up, man? What is going on? Oh, is that what's going on? There's 7 people in there? It's not one person? Oh, man, I fucked that one up. I didn't realize there was multiple people. I thought that was all the same person. I thought it was all the same person. Had no idea it was a group. Yeah, I feel stupid now. That's okay. That's okay. That's a great birthday present. Hashtag Johnny's wrong for Adiva's birthday. That's awesome, yo. That's awesome. All right. Did we find Jesse's song? Did we find it? Is he next? Oh, yeah. About to switch the vibe up. I'm feeling it already. Seven women from Japan. Yeah, I feel stupid. It's okay. That's all right. Shout out to them. Shout out to the group. They were hard. The song was great. It's not a good first reaction unless I say something wrong about the artist or something that's going on. Or it's like every Aurora video that I do now, I'm always wrong about whatever the message was. Like every single time. They're like, nah, this one, you know, and she'll like, I guess, talk about a lot of like the meaning and messages behind it. And then everybody's like so kind at the same time because they're like, but Aurora wants you to like interpret it like however, like, you know, that you took it. And I was like, yeah, but it just makes me sound so stupid when it's like the complete opposite sometimes. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's next. We got it. No drama. Rock remix. Okay, so Jesse, before I say something stupid in this one, I didn't know what's happening. Did you just mix this, or is like your voice on here somewhere? Does that make sense? What did you do on here? What did you do? Is this all Otis and you just remixed this? Is that what's happening? Johnny, check DMs. Which ones? The Discord ones? I couldn't open Discord on my drone earlier. Okay. I see what you're saying. This is the joint where you were saying that I should do the other ones first, right? The chapters before I do those songs. There's like an order to do them. I would say if you could talk to Anna about that, that would be cool. Because we could start with there. So this is a song Otis had. His producer sent me the keyboard intro and the vocal. Okay. My buddy Kevin and I did the rest, and then Otis produced, mixed it again. Okay. So big collab. A big collaborative effort. Okay. I'm gonna just try to not say the wrong thing. That's pretty much the goal, is just to not say the wrong thing. So now I know a little bit of the backstory. I'm just gonna say y'all worked on it together. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. I hate misspeaking. I'm here for a sec. Heard my name. Yes, Anna, if you could touch base with Maul, I believe there's something that we need to talk about in terms of your request. In terms of like when certain songs should be hit and whatnot. I believe so. Because me and Maul have talked about this before, and I think that maybe you kind of helped. You kind of infiltrated the idea of the thought process, and I didn't think about it until she said something. So, yes. Hit her up. Hit her up. We're going to try to make this work. Okay. Otis, again, thank you again for being here, friend. Jesse, also thank you for being here as well. And we're about to jump into your reaction for this song. Happy to check out some of your music and see what you guys have been working on. If you have not heard, basically, we don't really care what you sound like. We just like good music around here. I'm not really the biggest fan of country music, so a lot of people try to not push like country-inspired artists my direction. So I would imagine that Jesse wouldn't do that to me, because as far as he goes is he pushes me on Bill Murray, because it's got like the little like metal flair to it. So it's still a little too country for me, but I can dig the vibe of what it is. All right, let's get into it. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into a very special request from our good buddy Jesse over there at Bell Development. He had been working on a project with a guy named Mr. Otis, and I can't remember what his last name is, so I'm gonna start this over. Otis Davis. Okay, let me start this over. All right, what is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Jesse over there at Bell Development. He had recently been working on a project and a song with Mr. Otis Davis, where I guess there was a few people that were kind of involved with putting together this overall track. So I wanted to say shout out to everybody involved, but Mr. Otis Davis is who we are here supporting today. But Jesse over there at Bell Development is a good friend of the Foxtrot family, so we definitely always want to make sure we give him some love and support as well. So we're here checking out the song No Drama, the rock remix. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Yo, it's Odie, I told you nobody better, please. Watch opponents step to the court and crumble like feta cheese. Before you know it, I'm at your throat, ho, you better
crumble like feta cheese. Already, he got bars off the bat. Hold on. Let's go back. I wasn't ready for bars. I wasn't ready for that kind of energy.
Yo, it's Odie, I told you nobody better, please. Watch opponents step to the court and crumble like feta cheese. Before you know it, I'm at your throat, ho, you better leave. The smoke making you choke, so you better breathe. This is the cream of the crop, yo, no stems and seeds. I am everything that these motherfuckers pretend to be. If you want a 616, you'll have to spend a fee. Got this shit on lock like I'm locked in a penitentiary. Wait, rewind, let me get it on tape. I'm feeling this shit, so let me get a pen and some papes. Yo, I just wanna spit, I ain't trying to get all the fame, but every motherfucker here gonna remember the name.
Oh boy. This is fire already, man. I hear so many people try to do this shit. But we're paying respect today. We're going all the way back. We're going all the way back. You know how many motherfuckers I hear try to rap like this over this kind of style? that's just say nothing.
Yo, it's Odie, I told you nobody better, please. Watch opponents step to the court and crumble like feta cheese. Before you know it, I'm at your throat, ho, you better leave. The smoke making you choke, so you better breathe. This is the cream of the crop, yo, no stems and seeds. I am everything that these motherfuckers.
I am the cream of the crop, these ain't no stems and seeds. I am the one that these motherfuckers pretend to be! I'm getting hyped today, fam. I'm getting hyped today. Fucking talk that shit, my guy!
Fuckers pretend to be. If you want a 616, you'll have to spend a fee. Got this shit on lock like I'm locked in a penitentiary. Wait, rewind, let me get it on tape. I'm feeling this shit, so let me get a pen and some papes. So I just wanna spit. I ain't trying to get all the fame, but every motherfucker here gonna remember the name. And yo, sick of all these hoes on the low, acting like they too good to pose for a photo. Saying that they only come to shows for the promo, but by the end of the night they...
Oh my god, I fucking love his energy, fam. I love how he just talks that shit and then he just starts calling them like hoes in the middle of it. Acting like they're too good to pose for the photos. Oh my god, it's just getting me hype, fam. This is getting me fucking hype.
Promo, but by the end of the night they fucking close on the flow though. I'm coming in the game like some flames.
Stop it!
The shows for the promo, but by the end of the night they fucking close on the flow though. I'm coming in the game like some flames, motherfuckers, that's my name, no it's Odie. And I don't give a fuck what you say, all you lame brains never in the same lane. Nah, bitch, I'm floating, so put your fucking speakers on blast. Fill the tank full of gas, grab the keys and we'll get these wheels rolling. We just gonna do what we wanna, so don't cause no drama. And I'ma get this money like they owe me, yeah, listen.
I'm gonna get this money like they owe me, fucking
I ain't wasting.
We've talked about this on the channel a few times, guys, where it's like all these people, they're saying the same shit. They're saying the same shit over and over and over again. Like everybody is talking about the same things. But like, how do you make it like interesting and how do you make it different than everybody else's? And again, we're talking about the same things. I'm not hearing any new concepts of any new bars that I've ever heard anybody talk about before. This is nothing new to me. I've heard these things thousands and thousands and thousands of times about the same subjects, the same
time
things,
we back at it, a rap
over and over and over again. But how do you make it different and interesting? And I feel like a lot of people, they grasp for like the unrealistic. They grasp for the fantasy side of like the hip hop bars, if you will, like what you wish your life was like versus like what it really is. And I feel like what I get from this is a lot of like the true grit of the nature. You know what I mean? Everybody loves the guy on the come up, but they hate him when they're at the top because all of a sudden now they're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem as real anymore because when you say about all those things, it doesn't feel the same. So I feel like that's what makes this so much more relatable is the fact that it's relatable to everybody. It's relatable to everybody in that way where it's like everybody has those little moments where you feel yourself. You know what I mean? But like you also don't sound like you're so far above the rest of us. Does that make sense? Where it's just it just sounds fucking like raw and gritty. You know what I mean? It just sounds fucking badass. And again, same subject stuff. But we're finding like that new and interesting way to tell that same story, and I feel like adding like the rock elements to this is just like adding like this extra factor to it. Does that make sense? Where it has like this punk energy to it, where it's kind of like a fuck you in your face kind of energy. So I'm feeling it.
Don't cause no drama, and I'ma get this money like they owe me. Yeah, listen, I ain't wasting no time. We back at it, a rap savage attack tracks fast like a crack addict, and that's facts. Watch her gasp and look back at it. The truth is, shit is out of grasp. Yo, that's tragic, Why you trying to get that shit that's unattainable? I just want some food for my kids, maybe a table full. The weight is heavy, I need some leverage to make it through. And they see that this shit is a game, so I won't play the fool. I ain't fucking with you clown bitches. Pretend to be your friends, but when you down, you see the frown switches. Type of people you only see when you found riches. But if you
yes. What did he say? Let's go back one more time.
it is a game, so I won't play the fool. I ain't fucking with you clown bitches. Pretend to be your friends, but when you down, you see the frown switches.
I ain't playing with you clown bitches. But you pretend to be that you're down, but when the frown switches, they're the kind of friends that you only find when you're around riches. I know I fucked that up in there somewhere. He said it the right way, right? Obviously, he said it the right way. But the point of that is how many people rock with you, and how many people ride with you when they think that they can benefit from you, and that. But when times get real and times get tough, all those smiles that they saw, that all of a sudden they all gone. It's like the idea of the fair weather friends that way, where like you're only around when times are good. You're not around when the times are bad. You know what I mean? When my smile changes to a frown, all of a sudden you're nowhere to be found. And a lot of times that comes with the success side, with the riches, right? As soon as you're on the rise and you're on the grind, everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody thinks you're badass. But as soon as you have like that moment where you kind of fizz out for a second and you look around, all of a sudden you find out who your real friends are.
Type of people you only see when you found riches, but if you don't have what they want, there's not a sound. Crickets, I know you wish you could do it like me and flow on these beats like a fucking pro with this heat. And let me show you some things, and I hope you agree. But if you motherfuckers don't, I ain't gonna lose sleep. It's Odie. I'm coming in the game like some flames, motherfuckers. That's my name, no, it's Odie. And I don't give a fuck what you say. All you lame brains never in the same lane. Nah, bitch, I'm floating. So put your fucking speakers on blast. Fill the tank full of gas. Grab the keys and we'll get these wheels rolling. We just gonna do what we wanna, so don't cause no drama. And I'ma get this money like they owe me. I got too much shit inside of my head, and I don't give a fuck about the bitch inside of my bed. I give a fuck about my kids, so I'm just trying to make bread. And if you wanna test it, homie, you will kinda be dead. Yeah, that ain't a maybe, that's a promise. Yeah, just let it sink in. I can see the future, Nostradamus, so I ain't paying no mind to what you do or all the comments. Cause the only thing I really wanna do is get the commas. What? Tell me what you came for. Don't fucking lie, bitch. You wanna drive a Honda or a Range Rover? Pay rent, buy property, or save dough? Fuck it, bitch, I want a yacht. I'm trying to live like Bezos. Get a motherfucking safe full of pesos, just in case I gotta skip down south to lay low. Know what I'm saying? Just laying back in the shade, bro, with a couple amazing women who never say no. Yo, I'm coming in the game like some flames, motherfuckers. That's my name, no, it's Odie. And I don't give a fuck what you say. All you lame brains never in the same lane. Nah, bitch, I'm floating. So put your fucking speakers on blast. Fill the tank full of gas. Grab the keys and we'll get these wheels rolling. We just gonna do what we wanna, so don't cause no drama. And I'ma get this money like they owe me.
Fire. Oh man, I didn't know that Jesse would was gonna have like some kind of shit like this in his repertoire like this to send to me, man. Like, yeah, I know our friend Jesse does not discriminate like we don't in the Foxtrot family. We don't care what it sounds like. We don't care what kind of genre it is. We just like to rock heavy with the shit that sounds great. And that's what this is, man. That's what this is. I feel like this is fire. I feel like it's catchy. It's got a great energy. It's got a song and a hook that you want to sing back to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get this fucking paper like they owe me. The chasing commas, bars, all of it. You know what I mean? Just hanging out with a couple of ladies that don't know how to say no type shit or whatever the fuck he said. They don't know the meaning of the word no, or all they do is say yes or some shit. Like, you know, paints a picture. Like, I don't care about this one in my bed. I care about my kids. I don't know. This shit was hard. I think this shit was sick. It's definitely like rock star lifestyle energy. You know what I mean? I fuck with it. I dig it. I like this kind of music. It's designed to make you feel like you can go take on the world. And I feel like that's exactly what this shit does. So thank you so much for putting me on this one. I appreciate Otis and Jesse for hanging out with us today in the stream. This was awesome. That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Gives me Papa Roach vibes. I could see that. I hate to compare artists and sounds to others. There was a few sounds that I heard, like you know, but I think are somewhat inspirations and whatnot. But I'm like, I hate to ever say stuff like that because I'm like, you know, you never know who people draw inspiration from. You know what I mean? He could listen to people that are completely opposite of this to draw inspiration to make this. Does that make sense? Like, you know, you never know where the inspiration is going to come from. I think a lot of times we assume that artists make sounds and songs to like the things that they tend to like, but a lot of times they don't. It's like the complete opposite. Like the complete opposite is what inspires them to create the music that they make. K99 Beats. Thanks for swinging in, fam. Yeah, let me go back. Hold on. Gotta make sure I give you a subscribe, give you a thumbs up. Yeah, especially with that little intro, man, too. Even the intro, I was not prepared for that sound. But I was pleasantly surprised. I love being pleasantly surprised. All right, Ma, we back on the lineup list? Because the Walkman, the Rat is next. Yes, thank you, Steve, for saying that. Please, everyone, support the artist featured in tonight's stream with a like and sub. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, yep, it's Polska Bob's the Walkman, the Rat. Okay, cool. And then Paris Paloma. I'm trying to remember Drywall. I'm trying to remember whose that was. Because that one's next. Noel Gallagher. Stairway to Heaven from Eric Gronwall. I'm pretty sure that one's from what's her face? Yeah, someone's gonna have to probably help me with some of these names. I can't open my Discord on my computer right now. It's like taking forever to open. Sorry, I'm just reading your message, Ball. Sorry, it just made me laugh. She's probably right. Okay, and then Danny messaged me back too. Okay, I'm putting that back down. Putting that back down. Okay. All right. Let's jump into Polska Bob's request. We gotta keep somewhat order. I'm too bad about moving shit around. I'm too bad about it. Poe, you came perfect time, man. You came perfect time. We are just about to jump into your request. We're just about to jump into it. All right, what is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Polska Bob today, and he has got us checking out the Walkman, the Rat. This is going to be a very brand new artist for me, so I'm not sure what we're getting ourselves into today. So let's go ahead and check it out. if he's ever heard me say this before. I don't even know if I've even said this on stream before, but I've said it I've said it quite a few times in my life. I honestly don't even know if I've ever said it on my channel before. This might be a first time saying this, but there's like certain lyrics that no matter like when and ever they're ever used, I tend to always love them. And I don't know what it is about when people use the words like "you've got a lot of nerve" or "you've got the nerve." I don't know what it is about the nerve specifically, but I'm a huge sucker for it. I'm a huge sucker for it. If they use that word, I'm like, that's fire. That's fire. I don't know why that particular word in the language in the English dictionary, it hits me the right way in the lyrical category. The other thing I thought was pretty cool about this song is I like when bands do stuff like that when they start and just kind of keep going, right? It's almost kind of like a little bit of like a jam session. We're just going to start with a riff and let it rock and see where it takes us. So I like intros like that. And coming in straight into like the "you've got nerve" type shit, I was like, that's fire. That's fire. I'm like, I don't know if he's ever heard me say that before, but I was like, yeah, you got me off the bat with that pretty quick. I really like that part right there where it just like, you know, he just like, you can't you hear me when I'm calling out your name, and like you just like the look on his face. Like I feel that was like one of the things I was thinking through this was I'm like, why are they choosing to do the video this way? Where like there's just like it's just kind of like almost like just like a one take session, and there's not really like a lot of like emotion throughout the entire thing until that part. And then like I feel like I saw like the reel for a minute where I was like, oh, okay, shit, that's why they did it this way. Where it's like you just watching his face for like that little like 15 seconds, like, and just like letting that rock through. I was like, that's why they did it this way, because I'm like, that's where you're drawing like the emotion out of like the actual song.
Now I go out alone if I go out at all. When I used to go out, I'd know everyone I saw. Now I go out alone if I go out at all. When I used to go out, I'd know everyone I saw. Now I go out alone if I go out at all.
It's like every time he says that, like those lyrics right there, like he starts thinking about it. Like you can just see it on his face. You know what I mean? Where the lyrical content of this song is very simple, and I like the fact that it's got like this very like I don't know what the word is. There's like a punk rock energy to it, where it's very just like it's loud and it's fast, but it's simple. You know what I mean? Where I'm like there's like a certain vibe to that, and I feel like it's hard to kind of nail those concepts, but I feel like that's kind of what this song is. Where I'm like there's not like a crazy amount of substance to it, but at the same time like there's a lot of volume in it, if that makes any sense. All right. I don't really know what else I have to say about this one, honestly, other than the fact that I think the song was cool. It's yeah, I feel like I've kind of already said everything that I've kind of got to say about it. I feel like I'm just going to only repeat myself on this one. So I'm just going to say thank you again, Pulse Kebab, for the request. That's all I got for this one. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. I really got to move this to this side. All right, let me hit refresh here. Let me see what's next in the list. All right. Let's see if I can actually open my Discord now. I swear, guys, one day I will be better prepared about things in life. Yeah, I might have to restart my computer in order to get my Discord to pull back up, because for some reason it is not doing it. All right, before I do Paris Paloma, though, I need to be reminded whose request it was, because I cannot remember. Let's see. It might be in my little live stream thing, though. Dave. Okay. Emily, how are you, friend? Yes, definitely pop in and hang out and get away from the news cycle. That's just depressing. That's just depressing. We're about to check out Paris Paloma, Drywall. And then I think Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds is next. And then we got Stairway to Heaven by Eric Gronwell. Is that a cover? Like the Stairway, is it a Stairway to Heaven cover? Or is it like just called Stairway to Heaven? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank, guys. I'm over here thinking. Because we got like 7 songs on the list right now. That's a lot. All right, let me continue to think. I will continue to think. We're going to just press forward. We will press forward. I'm going to take more water, though. I love this new bottle. I need to get like a Teddy sticker on there or something. The Dead to the World by Noel Gallagher reunited Aces after a 25-year feud. Is that factual? Is that what they said? They said that song was the one that did it? Is that really what it was? Honestly, guys, I could really not. I could not care about Oasis at all. To be honest with you, I've never cared. I've never cared, and it's probably going to kill y'all to say that, but I don't care. I don't care. And if you really want to know, I share a lot of stuff on my Instagram, right? And I share a lot of things from bands that I like, and most of the time I just share like a lot of stuff like what they do, and especially if it's new, you know what I mean? Even from like more well-known artists, I haven't liked or shared anything to do with Bring Me the Horizon's Wonderwall cover. I could care less about it, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is about Oasis and why everybody likes it, and I don't need an explanation. I really don't need one. Sorry, Mick, if you're gonna unfollow me now because I hate the one band that everybody seems to love that I just don't get. But I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna keep it moving. Okay. All right. So it is the cover of the Led Zeppelin song. Okay. I got you. Yeah. I don't really go down the list. I kind of go all over it when it comes to the chat. We know what you're thinking. We see the smoke. Johnny's brain is churning. Love the color. Yeah. Definitely my swag. Definitely my swag for sure on the bottom. Yeah, I did just get real. I did. Every time I get real, people leave me. Oh, man. I said something real about my opinion on hip-hop. I haven't seen like 3 people since. Shit. People say, Johnny, that's why we like you, man. It's because, you know, you keep it honest. I'm like, every time I do, it upsets somebody. It does. It does. I'm not allowed to give my opinion about certain things without it upsetting people. And I'm sure Oasis is probably a sore subject for quite a bit of people. I'm sure I just stabbed a lot of people in the heart being like, how could you? How could you? Oh, man. All right, let's get into Dave's request. Let's get into it. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Dave today. And today he has got us checking out a new song from me from Paris Paloma called Drywall, the official music video. I am a fan of everything that I have heard from Paris Paloma thus far, so let's go ahead and just check out the next one.
He's punching walls again. Cohesive arguments evade him. Eggshell temperament. No emotional regulation. Hysterical baby. His gaze always evades me. Doesn't know that he's paving the road for my escapeway every time I scratch another line.
Fire.
I used to think of him a caring thing. Knuckles on his drywall. Have tried all of the parenting. Descent into hysterically. Ripping into ribbons. The things he knows he isn't. And severing ties. Funny rationality.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The first thing that my mind went to was, I really hope this was like on the same time frame that you wrote like Labor and like the other songs that I've heard, because it sounds like it's all writing about the same person. Because I'm like, if not, I'm like, man, who is these guys that she keeps getting into these relationships with? Like, I feel so bad for her. Like, she keeps like repeating the same mistakes. But I'm like, it can't be. There's no way. I'm like, there's a lot of times it's like the one person where like it just, we got a whole record for you, or a couple of records about you. That's like the first thing that I thought of when I was like, when you made like the comment about like I've tried all the parenting and all that. I was like, man, I was like, it sounds like Labor 2.0. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know if it's the same person or not. I would hope it was the same person, so that way it wasn't multiple experiences of this nature to be able to like write like this. But if it was, again, we're going right back to the same discussion with everything else with Paris Paloma, where it's like, that is part of the problem, where it's like, you know, you think everything started off in the beginning was great, and then all of a sudden just turned into that same bullshit that like you were trying to get away from.
What would positions in power be led by feelings that seemingly change hourly? I am flawed, you ever got there? And when he snaps out of it, he drones in monotone on a power trip with telltale blood still running in his coward lips. From
God, she is so fire with the way that she just puts it all like so bluntly. You know what I mean? Where it's just like I feel like when you listen, you just know the kind of person that she's talking about. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, it's not just everybody that like just like, you know, sometimes you have a bad day or a bad moment, and sometimes you respond in a moment that maybe you regret or whatever. Like, you know, everybody is human that way. We're never going to be perfect in that aspect, but the way she paints this picture of this person is like, man, it's consistent. It's consistent of like, you know, the kind of person that we're talking about, where it's like, okay, when they snap out of this, all of a sudden now they're going to get on their power trip and they're going to like, you know, do X, Y, and Z now, where like she just knows him so well that like he's just seen the repeated pattern and formula over and over and over again. And that's why, like, you know, when it comes to like the idea of like when like these kinds of songs are like the reminiscing of like what you had to go through in those experiences and writing about that time frame of like what you learned from it, you know what I mean? And writing about that past experience, not necessarily like the continued experience, that it's not like you could tell that the time and effort was put there, if that makes any sense, where it's like you wouldn't know somebody so well and know like these every one of these little habits if it wasn't that you were trying to understand that person. And a lot of times go back to that whole idea of the labor song, right, where you're trying to do all the things to make that person happy, even though it won't, and it won't bring that happiness to them. Like, again, I can't say that I know when this time frame happened, but like I said, I feel like there's a consistency between like that and like what I've heard and everything that she writes about these experiences, where it's like that you can only write it from a perspective of something that you knew extremely well. You can't get this accurate without like really having lived it. And I think a lot of times like we think that people just make quick, brash decisions when they like decided they're going to leave somebody, right? Or like, you know, in this case, like when she was like, okay, I'm going to leave this guy. And to him, it might have been a huge surprise. It might have been this huge shock, but you don't write songs about this without like, this had been the experience for so long. And like, you were so invested in something before you ever made that decision and came to it. So I think a lot of times we think that people don't give it their best effort. And I think it's kind of like a little bit of probably a double standard, especially when it comes to guys onto women, than it is more than girls onto guys, if that makes any sense. I could diatribe about that further, but I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for y'all to just tell me I was wrong about that.
I'm raising strokes that he hopes I'll cower it. I used to think of him a caring thing, knuckles on his drywall. I've tried all of the parenting, descent into hysterically, ripping into ribbons the things he knows he isn't, and severing ties. Never making good on.
The other thing that's really cool about her music too is it all has a kind of like a happy feeling to it, even though it's like such serious and somewhat sad subject matter at the same time. Like just the musical side of it just has like a certain like just happy energy to it. And I feel like that's cool because like not everything that's sad has to sound sad. You know what I mean? I'm a big sucker of like the sad stuff that is like sounds happy. So like that's why I really vibe with her style.
Silent threat so that he knows that I have nothing. Never making good on silent threats so that he knows that I have nothing. Never making good on silent threats so that he knows that I have nothing. Never making good on silent threats so that he knows that I have nothing. Never making good on silent threats so that he knows that I have nothing. Never making good on silent threats so that he knows that I have nothing. Never making good on silent threats so that he knows that I have nothing. Oh, but he has nothing. I used to think of him a caring thing, knuckles on his drywall. I've tried all of the parenting, descent into hysterically, ripping into ribbons the things he knows he isn't, and severing ties. I'm severing ties. Severing ties.
Fire. I feel like she just makes, you know, at least from the songs that I have heard, like I feel like she just writes great music for like the idea of like leaving those terrible relationships and like she said, just setting and cutting the ties, you know what I mean, severing those ties. I feel like a lot of times, like when you're stuck and you're trapped in relationships where the other person is very controlling and abusive that way, especially like in a mental capacity, a lot of times like we don't always realize that the other person is abusing us that way. And a lot of times I think there's always like two sides of a perspective when it comes to mental abuse. It's the abuser and the abusee. And the abuser never thinks that they're abusing. Because if they did know that they were being abuseful, that would make them a psychopath, you know what I mean? Or a sociopath. And a lot of times we use those words loosely, but sometimes people don't really realize what they're doing. And I think the bigger problem is it's not so much that they don't realize that they're doing it, it's that they don't care that they're doing it. And that's what makes it, I think, the worst, is because normally somebody in those situations always does care and the other person doesn't, and that's how people end up getting hurt. And I think it's important to remember, like, you know, that when you go into like any kind of relationship, it always takes two people constantly working at it. It's not just one person's job to work at it. And I feel like a lot of Paris's music is really talking about the one-sidedness of a lot of times that the women of the world feel of them putting all the work into the relationships, and a lot of the men not putting as much of that work into it. And I can tell you from at least the experiences that I have had in my own life and the experiences of like what I have seen and see of others around me, is there's a lot of good guys out there. There are. But there's a lot of like just not knowing any better at the same time. And I feel like that's kind of the societal differences between how women are brought up and the differences how guys are brought up. And I feel like we talk about this a lot on the channel, but it's just it's hard to explain the differences between what it's like to walk a mile in a man's shoes and what it's like to walk in a mile in a woman's shoes. Because those are two different worlds and two different lives. And no matter how much we could try to put ourselves in the other person's perspective and shoes, we can't do that because we will never understand what that truly means. And I think that we always look at things from our perspective, not from the others. And I feel like that's why I like to listen to music like this and react to music like this, because it purposely puts me in the mindset of the female's perspective when it comes to these subjects. Because I've heard a lot of guys talk about this stuff for years, because I am a dude. I listen to there's a lot more guy singers out there in the world than there are girls, if we're being honest. And we've heard a lot of the men's perspective for a while. I know what that looks like, and to hear the ladies' perspective, I feel like it gives you a little bit more of a full perspective, because, we always look at things from a one-track mind. And stuff like this really puts me in that mindset to kind of really think about it from that perspective. And just really honestly, just to listen to those women around you and they tell those stories. Like, I feel like we're always so quick to just put them down and say, like, you just don't know any different or know any better, or who are these guys that you're messing with? You know what I mean? Like, instantaneously, I said that in the beginning of this whole reaction where I made a comment about how I hope this wasn't the same guy. Or I hope that it was the same guy and it wasn't two guys. That it was like who would be the next guy that she picked, and now we're writing the same things about that person. You know what I mean? Like, that would be pretty unlucky of anybody to like just stumble into the next one that was that bad and that terrible again. But not to say that it doesn't happen. It's just kind of tragic if it does. I feel like I've been all over the place with this one, guys. I feel like Dave definitely got the reaction that he deserved on this one. I don't know how long I've been talking, but I've been talking a lot, so I'm going to shut up now. I appreciate you guys for making it to this point of the video, if you've even made it to this far. That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. There's no way we're getting through 7 songs tonight. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you, Jenna, as well. Talking about football and soccer and stuff. Are the Eagles still winning? They're going to burn City. I might even drive to Philly tonight. I'm not going to lie. If the Eagles win, I might even drive to Philly tonight. That might be actually kind of fun. I'm going to have to go meet up with my boy out there. If he goes out tonight and the Eagles do win, I might go meet up with him. I might have fun today. I might do that. I'm only at 72 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'm still doing pretty good on time. I am. 27-0. Hell yeah. We will really know if the NFL is rigged if all of a sudden they come back and win. If the Chiefs come back and win, I will never watch a football game for the rest of my damn life. Because there's no way that they should come back and lose this game. And I don't want to hear anything about, the Falcons blew it with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's like the greatest quarterback of all time. Not to say anything about Homeboy, because he's great too. But like I said, it would smell like rigging. All right, Noel Gallagher is next on the list. Whose request was this? Oh shit, we got Grimfell up in here. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah, we were talking about you earlier in the stream, man. We were talking about how you got your new project. Is it the 13th or the 14th? I didn't want to. I said it was either Thursday or Friday. I couldn't remember. I was trying to help promote your new project. Oblivion, right? Is the album title, right? I'm not crazy about that. I don't think so. I'm perfectly fine with it. I learned that you can love women and understand them. You can't do both. That's funny. I'm sorry. I will laugh at that. That is kind of funny. It's the 14th. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was the 14th. Yeah, we were talking about how it was a great week for the Foxtrot family because we got new music from Freeze the Fall this week and new music from you. So, the 12th and the 14th. Perfect. And I'm not going to say anything, guys, but I don't know how much you guys have listened to the stuff that Grimfeld has released thus far for this project, but it is pretty good. I'm not going to say more than that, but it is pretty fire. It is pretty fire. Pretty fire. We got Eric Gronwell, then for show for next to Queen. I'm so confused at what you're telling me, Maul. You guys are really you got. I'm telling you, hypothermia. Wednesday is the day. Wednesday. Write it down. Wednesday and Friday. Very important days this week. I'm just glad that Russ is for once not able to like rub in my face about like, oh, wait till you hear this, bro. Wait till you hear this. That's how the beginning of our friendship started. Was he's like, wait till you hear VHS, bro. I heard it like 7 months ago. Shout out to Russ. John, what's up, man? Did you go to the warning show? Did you go to the warning show with everybody else? I got a message today about the show, and I guess they're saying that they think that they're gonna put out footage from that concert because of like I guess there was like a fuck ton of cameras and whatnot going on at the show. So everything I've seen so far has been pretty damn cool. Who's this Noelle Gallagher's? Is that the Evil Queens? That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on whoever's this is. And then I was going to press forward. We were supposed to be getting freezing rain again tomorrow. Yeah, we got some yesterday. I'm avoiding spoilers. Yeah, you probably got some Patreon exclusive stuff. They've given enough. They've given enough teasers of what it sounds like just through their stuff. So you guys already know. You guys already know it's going to be great. You guys, I don't even know why we're even playing. I don't even know why we're even playing. We know it's going to be amazing. But when has Freeze the Fall not done something amazing? This period. It's mixed. Okay, got it. All right. Should I start calling you my favorite stoner in the shout outs, fam? Should I just start saying that? Like, shout out to Mick, my favorite stoner? All right, before I say anything stupid about this one, is this the same girl that you keep putting me on her music? I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe.
Shall we? Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, because hold on. Is this a dude from... Oh, is this a guy from Oasis? Is that what this is, fam? Yo, stop playing with me, dude. Stop playing with me. Shit. You really want me to do this reaction, fam? You trying to get everybody to leave me, dude. You're trying to get everybody to unsubscribe from the channel. Just so everybody knows, Freeze the Fall joined Johnny. They did join my Discord? Oh, no shit. Yeah, definitely go say hi to them then, for sure. We got to make another couple emojis for Grimfell, too. We got one in the tuck for Grimfell, and I feel like we need to update some new Freeze the Fall emojis, too. But we got a couple for them on there. We only got two artist emojis on the Foxtrot Discord right now, which is good. It's totally fine. I like it that way. I like the slimmer the audience that way. Makes it that much more special. All right. Is the third cousin of the guys in Oasis. All right, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's check it out. I don't know how this is gonna go, fam. I don't know how it's gonna go. I have a feeling it's gonna be very British. It's gonna be a little British. Because it's from Mick, and that's all he sends me is Brit stuff. All right, let's do it. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Mick today. And today he has got me checking out Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds Dead to the World official lyric video. So I am aware that this is one of the members of Oasis or cousin to a member of Oasis. Don't really know. Don't really care too much. Let's go ahead and check it out.
I can lend you a dream till we meet again. I'm dead to the world. I don't know where I've been, and if you say so, I'll bend over backward for love. Gonna write you a song. Won't take me long. You can change all the words, still get them wrong. And if you say so, I'll bend over backwards. But if love ain't enough to make it alright, leave me dead to the world.
That part right there where he started singing with the higher register was pretty fire. I was waiting for some sort of like change in the overall sound, because you know you don't write music to just be boring. And I feel like there's always going to be like a little bit of a taste and a little bit of a preference of like when you're really trying to draw specific emotions out, and when you're all of like a same stature of like kind of like a tone, you're already sending a message in one way. So like, you know, if you're going to keep it simple this way, I think there's going to be parts and influxes that are going to kind of like more elevate those specific lyrics. And that's kind of what I was waiting for, was like that little part right there where we changed something where it's like, okay, there we're starting to get the soul of the song.
Leave me dead to the world. If love ain't enough to make it alright, leave me dead to the world. Sleeping.
Yeah, this is honestly, I'm gonna be real. It's just not my sound. It's just not my vibe. It kind of, I don't want to say this in like in a bad way, because I'm saying this very loosely. Just like the way that they kind of have like the little extras like of what they add on top of the guitars. It hits me in a way that kind of just makes me depressed. Does that make sense? It's just not my bag. So when I hear it like this, it's just like it's stuff that reminds me of stuff that I would like hear like it's a good song, but like I feel like you would hear it like in, I don't know, like a grocery store or like just out and about, and it sounds like music like that that's like not necessarily pop music, but music that also plays in those kinds of same spaces that way. Where, like I said, to me, it's hard to explain, But like when I say it depresses me, it's not like I'm like, oh, now I'm all of a sudden like just super sad and it's like affected my mood. It's just like, I don't like this. You know what I mean? Like I am the guy that I'm gonna let you a little bit of secret about Johnny. Here's a little bit of Johnny lore right here in the background. I have the Spanish station, the Mexican music station, on my car on the radio because I don't want to hear anything American or English. Because if a song like this comes on and I hear that one little part with the little woo woo in the background, this shit just makes me depressed. I can't explain that, but there's so many songs that play in mainstream music that way that like it just gives me that effect. Does that make sense? And like I said, it's not anything crazy. It's not like I said, some has some changed my mood or anything, but it's just it reminds me of Harry Styles. It reminds me of being at Walmart. Or like at Wawa getting gas and hearing Harry Styles on the radio. You know what I mean? It gives me that same kind of vibe. And I'm like, I just don't like that feeling. It's not to say that the song isn't great or anything. It's just not made for me.
It's time to let go. I'm bent over backwards. I'm so tired. Let these be my last words. If love ain't enough to make it alright, leave me dead to the world. If love ain't enough to make it alright.
That make it all right part though is so fire though. That part right there is just so fire.
Leave me dead to the world. If love ain't enough to make it alright, leave me dead to the world. If love ain't enough to make it alright, make it alright, make it alright. It's too bad 'cause I'm sleeping.
This sound right here, whatever this is, whatever you call this, whatever you want to describe this right here, this is the sound that I was talking about. Whatever this is, I don't like it. It just bothers me. It rubs my brain in the wrong ways. It's like a scratch. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't like it.
I can lend you a dream till we meet again. I'm dead to the world. I don't know where I've been.
Yeah, that little nothing's all right harmony when he started going off with that little all right shit. Yeah, like I said, that part right there is so damn fire. Like that was the highlight of the whole record for me. Was like that, just that little melody of how he sung that part was, I think, carried throughout the whole song. Like I said, the song isn't bad. It's not for me. It's not designed for me. I don't necessarily see or take away necessarily like the beauty of, I think, how so many other people would take away from it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm a big advocate of like doing my best to try to not be like disrespectful about something like it's just not made for me. If that makes any sense. Where I'm like, I feel like art is supposed to be enjoyed for the people who are going to enjoy it. And so for people like Mick who made this request, I want to say thank you, because I'm like, obviously this song is something that you enjoy, and I'm glad that you're able to enjoy it that way. I'm just not always going to be able to enjoy it in the same way that everybody else who shares that song with me has been able to do so. So I thank you so much for the request. That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. I was waiting for the Mick hate, bro. I was waiting for it. I was like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? I was like, he's gonna hate this. I'm a caveman. I like that. I like that. I know. I'm a barbarian. All right, I'm checking my DMs now. Just because you told me to, Mo. Let's see. I'm so confused. Apparently like super chats or something's not working. That's okay. That is okay. Anything that's gonna get added to the list at this point will get added to like the next stream, I think. So I've been thinking a lot about this, guys. I've been thinking a lot about the streams and all that, and like the lineups for the streams and all that. And honestly, outside of like specific theme nights, like Patreon night, like we did last Thursday, and then Women Who Rock Wednesdays. Women Who Rock Wednesdays are pretty much a staple, and that's not going to really change. So we're going to always kind of do that same thing every Wednesday regardless. So that formula and all that is not really going to change. Sundays, pretty much the same thing, but what we do on Sundays is essentially going to just pretty much happen every stream, I think. So essentially, unless it's a specific stream, it's going to be kind of open and the same pretty much every time. Because I'm like, I've tried a lot. I'm trying to work in like ones that I'm trying to specifically make sure I hit that week. It makes me think about the message that Maul sent me earlier about like, oh, we think that you're probably not going to end up doing these. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is I'm like, everything that I've had a goal on terms of a stream, it never turns out that way. So I'm like, I feel like it turns out better when I go in a little more loosely and a little bit more open to the stream, because I'm tired of frustrating myself trying to make sure that I hit certain reactions that I feel like I'm kind of forcing on the live stream audience that way versus just hitting them off stream. So I'm going to try to hit a lot of them more off stream, the ones that I'm trying to make sure that I hit in the week outside of it. So that being said, guys, at the same time, I feel like I've at least assumed that if you have sent in a request, especially like a you bought some soap and whatnot, that you are hoping that it's going to happen on a live stream. If you want it to be on a live stream, please let me know with your request. Because if you do not specify that, I might record it off stream. So just wanted to throw that out there for everybody and whoever makes donation-based requests. If you're looking for it to be on the live stream specifically, please just make sure that it is notified. Because if it doesn't, you might get bumped to off stream, which you might want. Because sometimes I think they go better that way. I did one yesterday for Dimash. It's like 27 minutes. It's also a 13-minute video, but I did a long one. Again, sometimes the off-stream ones are better than the live-stream ones. Sometimes the live-stream ones are better than the off-stream ones. I think it really just depends on the day and the moment. So just wanted to throw that out there in the world. Super Chat's not working over $1. What the hell, yo? YouTube's trying to come after my bread, yo. Susan, what's going on, friend? Good to see you. Yes, you definitely found some new friends, for sure. We got a bunch of them. Dave, were you here earlier for your Paris Paloma? Did you see all that, bro? Were you happy with Paris Paloma reaction? I feel like I got another one in the tuck for you, too, because I'm pretty sure you have like an Aurora one. I got to do another one for you, too. I feel like I'm behind on some of those. Dave, how much do you care if I do any of your requests off stream? That's a good question for you. Would you care if I did your Aurora requests off stream or your what's his face? How much do you care about that? I want to make sure with the donation request that people are getting, I guess, what they think that they're paying for. If that makes any sense. So if it's if you want it to be on stream, just let me know and I'll make sure I do it. but if some people don't care, so if they don't care, just also let me know, and I will work it in as back as possible. I was gone, but back mid-song. Okay, cool. Yeah, we will get that one up very, very quickly. You've been subscribed, but you've never seen any live before. Well, we do live quite a bit, actually, around here. And I'm trying to get better. I've literally just, like, within the last week or so, like, figured out how to schedule these properly and actually join them. Like, because I couldn't figure out how to actually join the ones that I would schedule. I figured out how to schedule them, but I couldn't figure out how to actually join with my software. So I got that figured out now. So normally we try to do, like, every Sunday and definitely every Wednesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're trying to make a little bit more consistent, but those are kind of like up in the air days a little bit as well. But Sundays and Wednesdays for sure. Those are pretty much the two staple time frames. Love Aurora. I love her too, but I feel like I don't do good reactions for her. I feel like she's one of those artists where I'm like, I like her music so much, but I don't feel like I give her great reactions. I just don't. I feel like there's other people that do it so much better. Like Ashlina, she knows so much more about her and all that. I feel like she has so much more of a better take than I do on anything that I ever talk about with her. But I definitely love her a lot. I do. I like her. I like her music a lot. I like her energy. I like her swag. I like what she stands for. I vibe with her for sure. I definitely am a fan. Definitely am a fan. Aurora is so random. Love her interviews. Yeah, I catch like a little like Aurora short every once in a while, like when I open up my YouTube, and it is very, very random. That's what I'm saying. She's just a very comfortable with herself person, which I think makes her so cool. Like that's something that everybody should do aspire to be, is somebody that like is someone like her in that way, where it's like she's just comfortable with who she is. The potato merch. The potato soap merch. Grimfell definitely needs to add like a little rock teddy in a video somewhere. Like he's just in the background, like sitting on like a I don't know, like a shelf or some shit, or a bookcase. All right, let's check out Stairway to Heaven by Eric Ronwell, because this one's a long one, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's get into Cherokee's request. All right, what is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good friend Cherokee today, and today she has got us checking out Stairway to Heaven's, Eric Gronwell's cover of Stairway to Heaven. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Random side note, homeboy's little like clipper ship tattoo on his forearm, fire. I wanted to get one of those. I wanted to get one of those for a long time, but I've decided to go against that idea of that sleeve that I was going to do. But I was for sure going to have a clipper ship, like a all pirate styled out and all that shit. But like I said, I've gone other directions with it. So I just had to point out the fact that tattoo is fire.
There's a lady for sure. All that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. She's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of
Honestly, I never really know how to feel going into covers because you guys have heard me talk about covers for a while. That I'm a very difficult sell on a cover. I'm like, I feel like there's a fine line that people walk. I heard about 3 covers today just going through Instagram where I was just like, ugh, just no, just leave it alone. Like, it's not, people don't want to hear this. And I say all that to say that this is beautiful. I love his voice. I think that he is one of those people that, like, I have really enjoyed the way that he has done covers. It's a very quick, I either love or hate it, like really kind of off the bat when it comes to covers for me, where it's like, I don't want to hear this and I don't want to continue, or I was like, oh wow, like, you know, you've got me entranced. Like, you know, like I said, I'm very quick to be like, hate it or love it. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is I didn't know what to expect getting into it, and but I have been happy with everything that I've heard him in terms of like what he's done with covers. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to feel that kind of way going into it, and I'm glad that I don't. I feel like they just like ease you into it in a perfect way. Where like again, I feel like if you can make me kind of forget about the original song because I'm getting lost in what you're doing it right, and that's what he's doing.
It makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter.
Killing those high notes too. I don't know where they choose to like film like all these little videos, but they always the videos themselves like just seem like of like uber professional quality. That's one thing I've noticed is pretty consistent. Like even with these covers, like the video quality of themselves are just like of a very high standard.
It really makes me wonder. It's humming and it won't go, in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow?
my favorite part of the whole song. I've been waiting for it like the whole time. Like this song is like the total build up, like to me, to like this last little minute and a half of like this record. I've always really liked this song. I'm not any some sort of like Led Zeppelin fan. There's very, very little that I actually know about Led Zeppelin. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had this conversation with Pixie. She's like the biggest Led Zeppelin fan that I know, at least in the Foxtrot family. And I've told her, I'm like, outside of like, you know, a couple of songs, I don't fucking know. I don't know them. I don't know them.
And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
Fire. Yeah, I feel like again, like, you know, he's one of those guys where like when he does a cover, like it's worth checking out. You know what I mean? Where he doesn't do a lot to change like the overall like arrangements of the song, but he does a lot to like make it his own in his own way. Like I said, it's really kind of like this fine line that he treads, but like for some reason he just kind of nails them in that aspect. So I'm like, I've really appreciated his covers thus far. But again, I'm no expert on this. Pixie is going to have to be the one that gives this the ultimate stamp of approval of whether or not this is a proper ode and respect to the real one. I thought it was pretty good, so I liked it. Thank you guys again, Cherokee, so much for the request on this one. That's all I got for this one. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there is always room for you. Oh man, did I see that Uncle Ray joined the chat? Is Uncle Ray from Vibes Reactions up in here? Pixie had it on mute. What's up, brother? What's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out with us little kids out here in the Foxtrot family, man. Happy to have you, brother. Good to see you, man. I was honestly just thinking about earlier today how I need to return the favor and do a reaction to one of your Ren reactions. I love your concept, man. I love it. I love it so much. I didn't know that you did that until Yulita had told me basically that was kind of like your thing, that you had started doing this, and you're like, she's like, what would you think if I nominated you? And I said, I love the concept. I love the idea. I would love to see what he says. I had no idea you was going to go out my nose like that, but I thought that shit was hilarious, man. So I loved it, man. Thanks you so much for doing that shit. Ray wants to know if you enjoyed your swim. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they told you, fam, but that I don't typically look at the chat like at all, like when I'm in the middle of like the reaction aspect. So I'm like, I glance every once in a while. Like I'll just glance, and I glanced up once, and I swear I thought I saw your name, and it said something about like you look like you just got like out of a swim or some shit, and it made me laugh. I can't remember what you said, but I said, oh shit, he's in here and he's already going at my neck. I love it. Yeah, man, it's loving the vibes in here. Yeah, for sure, brother. Yeah, we got some great people that hang out with us over here. So yeah, we all the love in the world, man. We definitely got some great people over here. So appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, man. Yes, shower merch is on the way. Maul said I need to get some posters and shit. Wet. Oh man. Yeah, dude, between I don't know if they've told you the background story, so I'm gonna give you the briefest rundown I can of why they found your shit specifically to be so damn funny. Is there I did a reaction and somebody had commented that they loved my content, but they said, Johnny, thanks for the reaction. I love your content, but I just wish that you'd bathe. And so I shared that on my Discord, and my moderators thought that that was the funniest thing in the whole fucking world. And so it turned into like soap emojis and shower head emojis and all this kinds of shit. So when you started, so when you said that I looked like I was wet, they loved that. They loved that. So anything to do with like a shower, looked like you just got out of the shower, anything like that, they were dying up. They were dying out of that. So like, they can't even listen to music where people make references about bathing or anything like that, like dipping in the water without them thinking like, throw up the soap emoji. New sponsor's gonna be Dude Wipes. I need Puffs to give me a shout out. Puffs or Kleenex. Get me on my tissue game, and then somebody who sells bars of soap. Need me up on the podcast? Yeah, for sure, man. Let me know. Let me know when and where. I'd love to sit down and talk to you, bro. I think that'd be awesome. I think it'd be awesome. We can talk about whatever you want, my guy. We can talk about whatever you want. I feel like I think that you listen to a lot of music and a lot of have a very eclectic taste, as much as I do. So yeah, we could kind of talk about a little bit of whatever. It don't matter to me. All right, Russ, give it to me. I want your 10 cents. I'll give you 20 cents, fam. Let me know let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. I always want to hear your thoughts, Russ. You know it. You know I do. Yeah, that's what I say, bro. With when you made that reference, it made that reaction to my reaction that much better. So yeah, I feel like my community definitely appreciated your reaction to me. I was waiting on it. I kept asking you, Lita. I was like, did he release it yet? I'm like, I really want to check out and see what he says. I was on it fast. When it came out. I was like, yes, I've been waiting on this, man. I love this concept of like roasting other reactors and stuff like that. I think that's hilarious. Love the concept. Love what you're doing. Love that. Yeah, like I said, I want to return the favor. So I asked them which one I should do, which one of your red reactions I should react to, and they're like, well, just so you know, his are like really long. I'm like, that's cool. I said, we gonna do it. We gonna do it up. We gotta show some love right back. Free showers for life. I know. There's a couple things I could probably line myself up with that would probably give me some good shit. Oh shit, what are we getting into? We're about to jump into some hardcore shit right next. Who got Flesh God Apocalypse? Is this Evil Queens? Or is she Aurora, all the soft inside? Because she has a lot of Aurora. Who did Flesh God Apocalypse? Is that your pick, Maul? Is that your free pick of the day? Yeah, man. Yes, they definitely enjoyed it. Okay, well, yes. Okay, so your Flesh God Apocalypse? You sent him... Oh, shit. Yeah, she sent me sideways today. Maybe not. Maybe it just sounds more hardcore than it is. Okay, so let's put in some context in here. So the song is called Flesh God, or the band's called Flesh God Apocalypse, right? And the song is called Blood Clock. And it's from Nuclear Blast Records, hashtags Flesh God Apocalypse, Symphonic Metal, hashtag Death Metal Channel. Blood Clock by Italian okay, so it's an Italian symphonic metal giants. The 6th album. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not familiar. The minute you drop it, I'll react back to it. Bet. I love this concept. I love this concept. So my thought, I'm gonna just let you out. I'm gonna just let it out of the bag. My thought was I was going to just return the favor and react to your reaction of the same song that you reacted to of mine. So that was what I thought I was gonna do. See what your take was on what I watched you talk about my take. But yeah, go ahead and return it right back, man. Send it right back my way. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to find out what other kind of jokes you got in your repertoire for noses and jumping out the shower. All right, let's go ahead and jump into. Okay, yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I got like 30 minutes. 30 minutes before I start getting mad at myself for going over too much time. All right, let's get into it. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our friend, the Evil Queen, today. And today she has got us checking out Flesh God Apocalypse, Blood Clock, the official music video. So I don't typically do a lot of like looking and researching on what is going on with these artists that I am not familiar with, but I did do a little bit of reading in the description. So I saw that they were like a symphonic metal band and that they've had like a handful of records out there. And this is like part of like their like 6th or 7th project in the entire world. So I haven't heard of these people before and this artist. So this is going to be a new one for me, but I'm excited to check it out. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We just took up the energy a lot really, really fast with the blood drop rain and all that stuff too, man. Like we went from like nice and happy to like, whoa, like with the quickness. I know Grimfell's gonna love this shit, man. I know he's hanging out in the background. This is definitely his kind of imagery right here. The that part right there, like that little like bellow and scream like right out there before that little breakdown, that shit sounds pretty hard. Like there's been a few parts in here where I feel like it's been like a lot of like good like metal gold. I don't have much to say yet. It's very, like I said, it's very like on brand and track for like good quality metal, if that makes any sense. But I'm like, I don't really have much to say out of it outside of that. And I did like the part where like when he came back in with like the cleaner vocals, with like when he starts like talking about the TikTok and the blood clock and all that. Like, I'm harder to please on like Nothing But Growls. Does that make sense? Where I'm like, I feel like it is. There's a time and a place for everything, and I'm not saying that it doesn't work. But when this is kind of like the forefront of the preference, it's not necessarily kind of, I think, like my ultimate bag that way. I like when it's used in addition to. And it's like, and it's not necessarily like the starting point. The starting point is like with the growl bellows, if you will. And like I said, I'm just kind of, I'm a little bit more picky when it comes to like my taste in like metal music. A lot of people send me metal, but I'm very, very selective about like what metal I do and do not like. I would not consider myself a metalhead. Despite what the hoodie says, I would not consider myself a metalhead. She cooked that note. That shit right there was fucking fire. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, just because there's been certain parts where I'm like, it's not necessarily like my overall preference. I feel like there's like some parts where I feel like I wish that the mix was a little bit different, where I feel like that it's a little hard to kind of understand his vocals because I feel like it kind of gets drowned out in the actual song. And that's why I'll say I want to make sure that I don't say that it does. I'm not trying to sound like this. I don't think that this is good. I just don't think it's like necessarily as good as it could be. Like, I think the video concept is pretty sick. I like the blood drops and like the blood rain. I think is all really cool. Like him being in the tub. Like there's different little like metal elements that have been like super fire like throughout this entire thing. Like I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like there's little parts that I feel like could maybe be a little bit better that I thought would have maybe just added like a little bit better for at least my preference. But not to say that this isn't great metal, because I feel like it's definitely like hitting like the mark in terms of like overall solid quality that way. Yeah, definitely hardcore vibes for sure. Definitely hardcore vibe for sure. Where did they say they were from? Italy? Yeah. Definitely there's like a they I don't even know what the word is. Like yeah, it definitely gives off like death metal vibes, if that makes any sense. And I'm like, I wouldn't consider myself to be somebody that's like hardcore into the death metal, if that makes any sense. Like I said, I'm like I have like my little picky and choosy moments when it comes to metal, and I feel like I have like a little bit of a taste for it. But yeah, I think that's all I got for this one, guys. I don't think that I have much more to say. So I want to say again, thank you for the request. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, what time is it? 10:08. All right, guys, I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna have to hit the bathroom again. I'm gonna have to hit a little restroom break. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. I'm not gonna lie, that whole last reaction, that was like probably the biggest thing on my damn mind that entire time. And the rain, the blood rain, I don't think helped at all. Like I was like, oh man, I gotta go. I gotta go, yo. This is not helping. This is not happening. Oh, Tab, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. All right. Is Anna in here? Anna is. There she is. There she is. Would you mind, Anna, if one, we either moved your Ren video to Tuesday, on Tuesday's live stream, or would you care if I did it offline? Is my question for you today. Uh-oh. Evil Queen's like spitting poetry out here. Did you know that we're all turning softer inside? We can save what is pure if our hearts can collide. All that I've ever known is the universe is wild. Is the universe is wild. That's pretty poetic. I dug it. The question for you, Anna, is how much do you care if it's on stream? Is really the bigger question. Because if you care if it's on stream, we'll move it to Tuesday. If not, I will probably do it offline. That's really the big question. That's really the big question. Whose request was Aurora all is soft inside? Whose request was that? It can be off stream? Okay, cool. Yeah, Ren is part of my, I need to make sure that I do Ren reactions every week, regardless of whether or not people request them. He's part of that group. Jenna. Okay. All right. We will do Jenna's request for Aurora. And then Maul, I think you got the last pick of the night, yo, because you haven't cashed in your blood drop. You can cash in another day if you'd like. It's up to you. You can cash it in for Tuesday if you'd want. Yes, we love Ren around here for sure. Anna definitely keeps us on the train 100%. But like I said, I need to do a better job of just hitting some of these artists that I need to hit without it being somebody's request. So there'll probably be multiple Ren requests. Because like at this point, like nobody makes comments on the videos of like which songs they want because it comes always from like a request aspect. So I'm trying to get back into a little bit more of the rest of that community being more involved. Jessica said, did my super chat not go through? Probably not. I guess there's been an issue with super chats today. I guess Polsko Bob was saying that like nothing over $1 is working right now. So I don't know what's been happening with that. All right, well, we're going to jump into Aurora all is soft inside while Maul thinks about what she wants to do with her blood drop emoji. Call in. Cash in, whatever you want to call it. What is going on, family? I already forgot who it was. It was for Jenna, right? Okay, perfect. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into a request from our good friend Jenna today. And today she has got us checking out All Is Soft Inside live on KEXP from Aurora. So we have getting into quite a bit of Aurora this week. So I am excited to keep the train rolling because I know that she has a ton more songs and performances that I have just not even seen yet. So let's go ahead and jump right into this one.
Thank you so much. This next
Right off the bat, right? We talked about this earlier with Aurora, and we have in the last couple of reactions with her too, is about how much she just owns who she is. Look at how she's dressed already. I love it. I absolutely love everything about just what is going on already. And we're 8 seconds in.
This next song is for the emotional people in the crowd.
Shout out to us, yo. Shout out the emo crowd.
I don't know why, but I feel down. You need to know I can't go on. I was a rose, I was an animal. Don't let me change. Don't let me go, go, go.
The thing that I love about her energy so much is the fact that, again, I'm gonna repeat myself over and over again with Aurora, is the fact that like she doesn't give a fuck what it looks like. You know what I mean? If she feels it, she just does it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, again, that's just like owning every single part of it. Like, if it makes her body feel this way to move, that's just what she does. And like, she just owns every single part of it, whether or not you think that's what she should be doing or not. And again, when it comes to like the, you know, all this one for the emotional kids out there in the world, yeah, you feel all of it in this one. Like, you know, Chase Me Through the Dark and all that. You know, she always kind of gives you some very like emotional, poetic lyrics that way. And so, like, you know, when she's specifically getting into that bag, you know, she's gonna go there. I don't even realize that there was people really like in there like that. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing like in these moments? You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there's really anything for you to do other than just like observe what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she's just kind of like I don't want to say like a spectacle to be beheld that way, because it makes it sound like she's like, I don't know, like something that probably not the way I'm implying or intending to like come across. But like, you just kind of have to like absorb it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like we talked about that, I think, in my last reaction from her, where it's like, what would like the live experience be? Because like, you get like one vibe 1 second, and then like the next song, it's like a whole different vibe. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what do you do like in those moments in between where it's like you're getting like such different rays of emotion and how you're feeling from what she's doing in the moment?
I don't know where to begin. I carry more than my dreams are bigger than me. Please give me life. I bear a shadow that I call back to me, so they can feed me. All around is dark, and all is all inside. All that I know lies within emotion, lies within unspoken. All that I see came to me hollows, lasted for a moment, leading through the dark. All that I
The way that they spent so much time and like doing everything like with like her microphones to make her voice like do the certain like special effects like in the moment too, like when she is changing her vocal registers and they kind of give it like these little like reverb effects and stuff like that too, is like just really remarkable in that aspect, where like it just kind of really makes the live performances like so much like better, so much better. it's like so much energy to like such an abrupt stop. Like, you know what I mean? Like where everybody like in the room, like just like you don't even know what to do. You know what I mean? Like we're just like, wow. And it's like like that it's over. And then, you know, now we'd go on to the next song and then give you a whole different vibe. She is really great at like just kind of like bringing you into a world during that song. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of hard to do that like time after time after time, but like I feel like that's one thing that she definitely like just does with like pretty much everything that she does in that aspect, where it's gonna bring you in and gets you sucked into that world and that 3 to 5 minutes, whatever it's gonna be for that day. So yeah, just another amazing performance from Aurora. Like I said, she never really ceases to amaze me with everything that she does. I think that she's incredibly talented, and I just love her artistic energy. I love what, you know, just the way that she carries herself out there in the world, and I think it's inspiring that in that way. So I love it so much. Thank you guys again so much for the request. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Oh, see, now we're getting into the run discussion on there. I'm seeing it already. I find more to like about Aurora every reaction. Yulita. Okay, I think I saw some of it. When she said chapters needs to be done before Trouble's reaction. That's what I was talking about earlier, Anna, because I believe it was Maul who brought it up to me and said, hey, you know, the Renegade community thinks that this should be, you should do that one first before Troubles. I don't know what the whole story is again behind it, but we will figure it out. We will figure it out. Don't worry about my song. You've had a lot tonight, Johnny. Okay. Thank you, Maul. Thank you, Maul. We'll get you. That gives you another couple of days to figure out which song you want to do anyway. So figure it out and let me know. Let me know. All right. I gotta figure out a song to play. Let's see. Man, I haven't really found like nothing new lately. The EXP comes from Experience Music Product in Seattle. Experience refers to Jimi Hendrix. Are you experienced? Russ knows everything. I swear, Russ really does know everything. Let's see. Let's see. What do I got in here today, guys? I don't know what kind of vibe I'm in today. I really didn't think this through very well. What do I got in here? There's a few of them that I got in here that I have not played yet. I'm full of useless trivia. I wouldn't call it useless, man. Like I said, you keep saying that, but I would never say that your knowledge is useless. Your knowledge is very useful. I think the problem with our Disconnect fam is you have more knowledge than I have the ability to do with it, if that makes any sense. You give me more knowledge than I know what to do with. I can't keep up with everything that you know. I could do reactions probably for the rest of the damn year just off of your requests. And you would have more for me next year. I guarantee you. Okay, I played some happy shit last time. We've been in like in happy moods today. Pretty sure I played that one already, so let me take that out of there. I gotta play something emo, I think, today. Y'all be fucking around thinking I don't stay on my emo game. I stay on my emo game. How emo do I want to go, though? That's the real question. I kind of forget this song, so I'm gonna play this one. Uh-oh, I'm seeing exclamation points. What's happening? Jessica is offering her request. Hold on. Okay, what to do mine? Want to do mine? Just listen, no react. Sure. Let's start there. We'll do a little listen, no react, and see what happens. It might help inspire me. Sometimes this stuff does kind of help. What you got? I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh, Danny, by the way, too, why I asked you if Schmidt likes Tool is I was trying to figure out something that I thought would be a good discussion for the three of us to have, and I was wondering if he was a Tool fan because that was going to guide my idea. But if he's not a hardcore Tool fan, he could still be there for the conversation because that'd just be one part of it. Steve, I see you. I would say probably nah. I've held off on that thought. Gene Dawson, sick of it. Okay. Yeah, I really liked that other song from him. So let's go ahead and for sure check this one out. Let's just, especially since your super chat didn't work, we'll just go ahead and listen to this real quick. Oh, it's only 2 minutes for sure.
I'ma pull up with a hoodie on my face and a sweater. Never let you get the case, my nigga. Don't let me in the place, my homie doing gang signs. Back in my head, I'm out high, 'cause I can't be inside. Big bust down, big blood now. I'm a creep, I'm a shithead clown. Keep my head on my head, walk like I'm dead, walk like I'm just made all black for sale. Sick of it, on the clip, no style, I'm a no black oblivion. Off the shit, over it, down with my motherfucking happiness.
I love this. Love it. It's already in the playlist. I love the vibe. This is like the energetic version of that other song. Like this is like the other one was the sad version. This is like the upbeat version. God, dude.
I'm a little stuck in nothing like a promise, like a belly in the breeze. If you see me out in public, you can come and get some love and hate shit. Keep my head on my head, walk like I'm dead, walk like I'm just made all black for sale. Sick of it.
Walk like I'm dead, all black forces. If you don't know what all black forces is, you probably really don't know. But that's a language all on its own. If you don't know what all black forces represents, then you should go look that up.
On the cliff, no dive, I'm a no black oblivion. Off the shit, over it, let me die with my motherfucking happiness. Sick of it. On the cliff, no dive, I'm a no black oblivion. Off the shit, over it, let me die with my motherfucking happiness.
Hard. Yeah, I'm vibing with this guy for sure. I dig his music. I dig his energy. Upbeat, slow beat. I like what he's doing. I like this is the way he looks. I like the way he does his art. His videos are sick. He's artistic as fuck. I'm feeling it. All right. I'm gonna play some emo shit, but it's kind of upbeat. I'm gonna keep the happy vibes going. Yes, thank you, Jessica, again for sending that one for sure. That one's awesome. It's gonna get repeat time. Faux show. All right, let's not do that one. We'll save that. One. We're gonna do For My Love. That's what we want to do. It just makes me sad that this song does not have way more views than it should. This should have way more shit than it should. All right. Well, guys, it has been fun. It has been real, and it has been real fun. And I definitely want to say thank you again to my mods for everything that they have done and continue to do for the channel. You guys hold me down for sure, for 1,000%. I want to say shout out to Grenfell, 1,000%. Again, another exciting week in the Foxtrot family. He's got his new project coming out on the 14th. So this Friday, we got brand new music, and we're going to have plenty of content for that. Just don't worry. The content is coming. It's coming for Grenfell. It's there. It's being created as we speak. Wednesday, we got Hypothermia with Freeze the Fall. Shout out to them. So we'll give them a shout out too. Shout out to our boy Uncle Ray from Vibes Reaction for hanging out today. Shout out to Jesse from Bell Development. And shout out to Odie, whatever he goes by. You know, Odie's kind of hard. It's kind of fire. Shout out to them for stopping by earlier in the stream too. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. Again, shout out to the lurkers in the back. The lurkers no chatters. Appreciate you guys. The swinger buyer people, the first time and last time listeners, the people who never will come back. Johnny crossed a line somewhere, people, today. Whoever you are, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, and so my pick, the Johnny's pick of the day is a song that, remember how I told you guys that, like, you know, it just, once it gets in the playlist, it sits there until it gets distributed to every other playlist it's going to fall in, and then eventually it'll fall out of the main one. This one was in the main one for like 8 months. 8 months. It might even still be in there. Like I said, I don't know how this song did not get more love and attention, because I thought this song was fire. And I don't know, it just got good, positive, happy energy vibes in it, man. It's just one of those ones where you can listen to it almost kind of all the time. The band and artist itself, I don't really think I've really done too much, honestly, but that's okay. This song is fire. This song is called For My Love, and the group is called Life After Youth. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Go Eagles. Hopefully they win the Super Bowl. Hopefully Taylor Swift cries, or something. There it is. There, I'm gonna lose somebody now. I took a shot at Taylor. But yeah, I will see you guys back next Tuesday. This Tuesday. So y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me. And yeah, this song is called For My Love.
Ain't no shadow on the sun, ain't no blemish on my love. I sell my soul for the one. What would you lose for my love?
love all the emojis, guys. I love all the emojis, especially you, Steve, throwing up the seal of approval right there. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys on Tuesday. You guys have a good rest of your day and night wherever you are in the great wide world. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Take care of one another. I don't know how long the delay is. I should just start like waving like this and then like, you know, just wave and then just go by.